Hold on tight! Almost there!
The gun fired before I heard it. A violent crack split the night, and something hot tore through the air beside my head. I didn't think. I didn't scream. I ran. "Elara!" A man shouted behind me. Not panic, not warning. Control. My son's arms were locked around my neck so tight they hurt. His face buried against my shoulder like he already knew what would happen if he looked back. His small body shook with every step I took. "Hold on to me," I gasped. "No matter what you hear, don't let go." Another shot. People scattered as I burst through the street, knocking into strangers, shoving past bodies. Neon lights blurred. A car screeched to a stop inches from my knees. I didn't slow. I couldn't. 3 years of running had taught me one thing. Hesitation killed. I cut into an alley, slammed shoulder first into brick, pain flashing white, then ducked behind stacked crates. My lungs burned. My heart tried to claw its way out of my chest. Footsteps entered the alley. Slow. Unhurried. "She's close," a man said calmly. I pressed my son tighter, my lips against his hair. "Please. Just a little longer." I bolted out the other side, straight into a wall. Strong hands locked around my arms. My son screamed. I lifted my knee, ready to fight, when a voice I hadn't heard in 3 years cut straight through me. "Elara?" Everything inside me shattered. I looked up. Kwon. Not older. Not softer. Still dangerous. Still impossibly solid. His dark eyes locked on mine like I was a target he'd never missed. Gunfire exploded again. Kwon moved instantly, spinning us behind a black SUV as bullets slammed into metal. He drew his gun with lethal calm. "Stay down," he ordered. "I didn't ask you to find me," I shouted. He fired once. A body dropped. "I didn't ask you to disappear," he shot back. Another man appeared at the alley entrance. Kwon didn't hesitate. One shot. Silence. Smoke drifted. Sirens wailed somewhere far away. Then Kwon turned to me. His gaze slid downward and stopped. My son lifted his head slowly, eyes wet and terrified. He stared at Kwon, studying him with the innocent curiosity of a child who didn't understand danger yet. Kwon's gun lowered. His face went pale. His voice came out rough. "How old is he?" I tightened my grip instinctively. "Don't." He took a step closer. "How old?" 3, I whispered. Something cracked in his expression. 3 seconds passed. 5. "What's his name?" he asked quietly. "No," I said. "You don't get to ask that." His jaw clenched. "You ran from me." "I ran for him." "You hit him." "I protected him." The sirens grew louder. Kwon dragged a hand down his face, breathing hard, then opened the SUV door. "Get in." "No." His eyes snapped to mine, cold and lethal. "They weren't aiming at you, Elara. They were aiming at your child." My silence answered for me. "They know," he said slowly. "That's why we can't be near you," I said. "Being close to you gets people killed. That's why you can't be anywhere without me." He shoved the door wider. "Now get in the car." A gunshot cracked from across the street. Kwon didn't give me a choice. He shoved us inside and slammed the door shut. The engine roared as bullets shattered the rear window. We took off. My son sobbed quietly into my chest, his small fingers fisting my jacket like it was the only thing holding him to the world. "It's okay," I whispered, even though it was a lie. "Mommy's here." Kwon drove like a man who knew exactly how to outrun death. Sharp turns, sudden stops, switching streets like instinct. He checked the mirrors every 2 seconds. "Talk," he said. "Who sent them?" "You," I snapped. His grip tightened on the wheel. "Wrong." "They're your enemies," I said. "Your world, your blood." "My enemies don't chase ghosts," he replied. "They chase leverage." Silence filled the car. His voice dropped. Why now? They found us, I said. I made one mistake. That's it? That's all there is. He slammed the brakes under a bridge. The sudden stop jolted us forward. He turned to face me fully, eyes burning. You disappear with my child for 3 years and expect me to accept that? Your child? I laughed bitterly. You chose power over everything. I choose what's mine. You don't get to claim him now. I claim him because he's breathing, he said, because he's alive. Footsteps echoed nearby. Kwon's head snapped toward the sound. His hand went to his gun. They followed. He muttered. Fear wrapped around my throat. I whispered, I told you this would happen. A phone buzzed in his pocket. He answered. Yes. Pause. His face went still. Say that again. Another pause. His eyes drifted to my son. Slowly, he ended the call. They took one of my safe houses, he said. They want proof. Proof of what? I asked, though I already knew. That the child exists, he said. That he's mine. My blood ran cold. They'll come for him,